of tennis in the background. Might have to put that down a bit. Just trying to get it worked out. Hey there, Meh. How you going? Back again for another round. I totally forgot yesterday to promote Virgo and Leanne to be moderators to help out. So fingers crossed, hopefully we get some moderators online to help out today. Not sure how long I'll stay on. It is quite hot here where I am. The only reason I'm here in this section is because every other part of this club, where it's all nice and air conditioned and comfortable, there's a beautiful lounge area, air conditioned, really nice and cozy. They've got music playing, and the music unfortunately is copyright. Yeah, I do health readings, Meh. It depends what do you want me to look at. I won't give medical advice, of course, but I can look at whether something's, what part of the body it's coming from, or what sort of, you know, whether you need a second opinion, or whether it's something that you're eating. It just depends, you know, like if you want me to look at a health related matter. But yes, I do that. Oh, you got the notification. Hey, Mama B. Yesterday when I was live, Mama B, we didn't have you helping. I don't know how I got through the day with no moderator. Virgo actually stepped up to the plate, and she started just listing who had paid and everything, which was great. And I asked Leanne, would she help out by, you know, just collecting names, star signs, no questions. So anybody that's in here wanting something for free, the only free thing I'll do to fill in time is star signs. So until we get a payment, Mama B, we can kick it off. Meh was the first one in the room, so Meh, if you'd like me to look at your star sign, but if you were doing a payment and you had a specific question, I suggest you do it now. If people are not paying, which hopefully they do, yeah, I won't be online very long at all. So it all depends on how the payments go. Now, for those of you, we'll just give it a bit of a go, a bit of a wait at the moment, because there's only 4 people here. We've got Lisa, we got myself streaming through, I'm watching through my husband's profile, so that's showing 1 extra person. So we got Lisa, Mama B, Meh, and myself in the room at the moment. So we'll just wait till people start to flow, but while we're waiting, we can do a look at the star signs. So Meh, if you'd like me to look at yours, I don't know what it is, I can't remember what you said your star sign is. And then Mama B, we can look at yours, you're Aries. Lisa, we can look at yours. Lisa, I think you're Cancer, aren't you? So with the moderators, anyone coming in and saying, oh, can I ask a question and everything, questions are now $1 or $2 US for a yes or no. Okay, preferably $2. That can be paid on Super Chat, or it can be paid over at PayPal. In regards to the normal circumstance, we have 7, 10 or 12 US dollars over at PayPal. That would buy you a mini, moderate or large reading. Okay, so 3 sort of lengths of readings, all of them are detailed. If they want to use Super Chat to pay because they don't have PayPal, there's 1 flat fee on Super Chat now, and it's $10. $10 is for the moderate reading. So it's not for a detailed reading, it's not for a mini reading, it's somewhere in between. So I'm offering 3 types through PayPal and 1 type through Super Chat. But if you want a question answered, yes or no, let's just do, Mama B, just fling a question at me. Let's show you the viewers. Actually, don't worry about it. It's only you, me and Lisa at the moment. So we'll do Aries. We'll do Aries, and then we'll do Lisa's Cancer. So Lisa, With my moderators, all I need you guys doing right now is just telling people that they need to go across to PayPal for a mini, moderate or a detailed larger reading. 3 types that you can have. Of course, there's the numerology reading. Numerology readings I am making $15 US because they're a one-off thing. Hardly anybody wants them. So yeah, if people are wanting one of these numerology things, I can't actually offer them today. Oh, maybe I can. Oh no, I can. I do have a notepad, I do have a pen, so I can do the numerology ones. We'll see how things go, girls. At the moment, we got 4 in the room again. I don't know if that's Meh. She may have done a donation and came back to the channel because she was asking some new question. Oh, that feels beautiful. Can everyone see that mist? There's water pipes going all around this room because I'm in an indoor-outdoor area. Oh my God. And it's so warm. It's actually outside in the sunshine, it's 27 degrees Celsius outside. So in this room, it's very controlled sunlight coming through. I found a table that is underneath like a roof thing, where it's just that slight bit cooler here, but I really need that mist blowing through the room. At the moment, girls, there's just you two, me watching, and somebody's in the room watching at the moment as well. What time is it? Somebody might be on their lunch break watching, seeing what's going on. Whoever you are, hello. We do have a payment has just come in. So I'm going to quickly do Aries, okay? We'll quickly do Aries while we're finding out who has paid. Okay, so this is for Aries. This is messages for Aries right now. So there's no questions. Anyone coming in, can I ask a question? No, but you can tell us your star sign, and when Betty gets a break, she will look at the star sign. So the list no longer will be people's names in order. It will just be star signs, okay, for free. So let's have a look at Aries. What messages for Aries right now? So these readings are a very, very brief look at what's going on around Aries at the moment. What do you need to look out for? Okay, what does all the Aries people need to look out for right now? What's going on for Aries? So we'll take 2 from the top, 1 from the bottom. Okay, Aries, we have the money. Okay, so for Aries right now, you could be looking at financial changes. You could be looking at investing, buying a car, buying a house. You could be looking at a new job, promotion, all of those sorts of things. Anything to do with money and finance at the moment. Could be a bonus coming in at the moment. You also have, you're being told that it's time to balance out your life. How much time are you spending with friends? How much time are you spending at home? How much time are you sleeping? What are you eating or whatever? So it's all about balance for Aries at the moment. You need to take some care with what's going on in your life right now. And lastly for Aries at the moment, we have the card of walking away. Now, for some of you out there, Aries people, some of you we haven't been told who's donated yet, so somebody has donated for a reading. Whoever you are, can you please just speak and say, I donated for the reading? I will go and check PayPal just to see who that was. Yeah, so with the walking away card in that deck, it's telling me that you've been trying to walk away from a particular person, a job, a circumstance, whatever it is, but you're still holding on to it. It's like, usually a walking away card is you've made your mind up, that's it, I'm done with this person, this relationship, this job, whatever. I'm done, I'm going. When I see that particular card, it's like you're just not quite done. You're still holding on to the fence, you're still turning around to see what you're going to miss out on instead of looking at where you're going. I ate a sandwich before I came online, and this person was talking to me, and I went to respond, and had a crumb in my mouth, and it went in my windpipe, and I've been coughing and choking ever since. It's like I still haven't removed it. Anyway, what we're going to do is I'm going to go and check the card to find out who did the PayPal donation and get all of these cards out ready. What I'm going to do is roll this because so that the cards are sitting on an angle. So hopefully, girls, hopefully we get some payments flowing, we get some donations going on. I reached my target yesterday for what I needed. So this is just money for me to save for my holiday that me and the hubby are supposed to be going on a holiday soon. We want to do some little bits and pieces of 2 days away here and there all through the year, but we're trying to plan a little bit bigger holiday at the moment, which is going to cost a bit, so we're trying to work out the best way to do it where it doesn't cost too much at all. Alright, we still haven't been told who donated. We have 4 people watching still, so that's you, Lisa, Mama B, myself using my husband's laptop, and somebody else is in the room. So I'm assuming whoever that somebody else is, Meh was here. I don't know where she's gone. Okay, let me just go and check PayPal. I'll be back in a sec. PayPal. I'm just going to log in. It logs you out all the time for security purposes. Okay. Yeah, it's Meh. Okay, well I can do your reading because I can see your question right there. Just waiting for it to load up. Just general messages for February, a mini read. Okay, so we've got a mini read. Let me just get my pen and write it down so I don't lose track like I did yesterday. So what's the date? Wednesday, 25th of Feb. Happy Australia Day, everybody, for tomorrow. If you're living in Australia or if you're living in another country and you're from Australia, it's Australia Day tomorrow. So we've got Meh with a mini. So instead of doing ticks and lines now, I just write down the person's name that they've paid a mini. Okay, so the minis are $7 US right now. This is showing me that Meh actually paid, what did she pay? Is that US or? It's being nasty to me again. It's not showing me whether that's US or Australian dollars. Sometimes it will show me that it's US or Australian dollars, other times it won't. Okay, so let's have a look for Meh. Let me get back into YouTube. Okay, so Meh still hasn't talked. She hasn't spoken in the chat. Alright, well we're going to do her reading because time's pressing on, and then after this one, if nobody else has started paying, we'll go straight on to Lisa. We'll go on to your Cancer star sign, I think you said it was. Mama B, just if you want me to look at somebody else's star sign, Diego's star sign or whoever, just let me know, and Lisa the same with you, and we'll have a look at that. But because you girls are my moderators, what we'll do, if there is no more donations for a little while, we do have 6 people in the room right now, so that means we've got Meh and somebody else is watching at the moment as well. So what we will do, girls, is because you are moderators, you are the only people that will get a yes and no for free now when you're helping. So that doesn't mean become a moderator and log on and get a free reading and then log off. But I know that Lisa, I know that you stay, and Mama B, you help me like nearly every time I'm live. But yeah, so we'll look at Diego's star sign, but next we'll look at, we'll do Meh, her mini read that she's paid for. But just remind people when they're paying that the donations are 7, 10 and 12 US dollars, not Australian dollars. So, and if they want to use that super chat thing, if a super chat comes up and somebody's paid and they're new and they haven't paid the 10 US dollars, they have to pay 10 US dollars for a proper reading. If they've paid $1 or $2, that's just a yes and no. Okay? So that's what we're doing now. I'm going to have to do a new thumbnail that says reading starting for yes and no only, $1 or I might make it $2 because $1 is kind of crappy, isn't it? $1 doesn't buy anything. It doesn't even buy a litre of fuel in Australia, 1 litre. So that's, we're doing a mini read. Okay. Meh, here we go. I don't know if she's watching or not, so timestamp please. What's the timestamp at the moment? Mama B or somebody, what's it got up there? 16 minutes. Just put 16 minutes and 30 for Meh, so when she comes back she can get her timestamp. Okay, so this is you, Meh. What's coming towards Meh for February? General reading for February for Meh. Okay, here we go, Meh. Spelling out your name under my breath so that nobody else knows what your name is. You did mention something about medical. Do I look at medical or health or anything like that? I do see hospital, possible wanting surgery but not having it for some reason. There's a doctor sitting over here advising not, or that it's not the right timing, or it probably won't help, or something like that. So there is a hospital card. So just going along the whole health thing, some sort of health related matter. It could be a hormonal thing, especially if this is about you, because this is male hormone showing up here, which means an imbalance if I'm looking at a female with health. If this is about an actual man, it's looking like something that starts quite manageable, but it's where it's getting to some sort of out of control stage. And then the doctor's coming in and saying, right, we have to do something about this. Yeah, so there are some forced changes going on around you in February, Meh. Anything you're planning on for work, travel, family, whatever it was, your plans are being directed by somebody else. So what I mean is you might turn up at work and you're thinking you're going to do X, Y, Z. When you get there, someone says, I want you doing that and I want you doing something else because this person didn't turn up, and it's like where you're landed with other responsibilities. There's also something to do with a delayed travel plan. It starts off where there might be some repairs needed, or you just haven't got the money for the fuel or something. But then it happens and then you're quite happy. There is news here about a baby boy. I think this boy already exists. There may be some incident. Just be careful that things aren't left laying around on the ground. This could be a child, or it could be somebody acting like a child. But this is kind of, they seen it coming or they kept going anyway, and there's some sort of injury I'm seeing here. They will be fine. It's okay. In regards to medical things, when you said, will I look at medical or health, you're being told to get a second opinion here. This is the doctor that you see all your life. This is a new doctor with something new that can help. It will involve forced change, and it will involve some sort of distance thing going on. Eliza, the super chats are $10 for a mid reading. I don't do the 7, 10 and 12 on super chat. I only do the one thing. We can do a lowered reading for that, I suppose. But anyway, let's keep going with this. Let's get more information on this for you, Meh. I do see some arguments are brewing. It's like something you've kept quiet about, and it might be something that was very upsetting or made you very angry, and you decide not to talk about it, or this other person's not talking about it. That will work for a little while, and then you're going to have to talk. There is somebody trying to make amends with you. This is a romantic or a personal kind of issue. It's where somebody's telling you they're sorry, let's try this again. But there are some stipulations around this get together, Meh. This is pretty much where, oh, thank you, Alyssa, thank you for that. You only had to send another 3, but thank you for that. We'll do 2 yes and no's at the end of that for you. I know we'll do that pile 3 thing and we'll do 2 yes and no's. All right, let's just finish this one off. Messages for me. Okay, some kind of pissed off energy is coming out again. Now this could be your boss, it can be your husband, your brother, your father. He was upside down. It can also mean you feel like lack of power to do something about something. Okay, when it's upside down. We've got a refusal to heal here. The Hermit is all about healing, taking time out, stepping away from the madness. When it's upside down, it's telling me that you're not stopping, you're not letting something go for a bit, you're not taking a break. So you need to take a break in February. You may need to separate yourself from somebody and just have time to think and relax. Also, you might be dealing with a Virgo, and I think the Emperor is Aries or Taurus. Can somebody confirm what the Emperor is? I haven't got my little list with me, and I'm not sure about star signs and tarot. I've never learned the tarot. Yeah, so the Emperor could be a star sign. So you've got Virgo here. You've got Virgo showing through over here as well. Can be just other earth signs, Taurus and Capricorn. And your last card is getting out of your own head. Something will be very stressful through February, unfortunately. It may be to do with a health-related matter. It may be to do with a relationship matter. It could be work. It could be work. But I'm not seeing the dollar signs for it to be work. Bottom of the deck, meh, we have the Chariot, Cancer star sign. That's going on a journey. So there's a delayed journey. I did mention that before. There's some journey, but it's not right now. So if you were planning on going to Europe or planning on going interstate, there's some delay for some reason. It could be because somebody's not well enough. They need more time to heal. Oh, look at all that steam coming out. That's amazing. It's all going all over my back. This shirt is open at the back. It's all open. It's a workout shirt. It's supposed to help with sweating and things like that. All right, Meh, we'll just quickly do, I'm going to do 3 piles for you. I'm doing a new thing now instead of yes and no at the end. So this is 3 piles. So the first pile is for you. That's you. The second pile will be about just general messages. And the last pile, because you did ask about a health-related matter, will be the health-related matter. Okay, so what do we get here? This is just messages for you. Last messages. Okay, so you will have some bridges. You just got to cross them. You've got to get there. You will eventually get to your destination, but you're being told just to slow it down and find out all you need to know before you take that step. It could be a health-related matter, maybe not. Bottom of the deck, we got options are going to be presented to you in the coming weeks. So you will be presented with 2 options. It's up to you. This is just general messages for February. Last 2 messages. You have the key to success. Now this can be if you've been sick, getting better. This can be a job, a promotion, it can be landing a new job, and it can be romantic as well. Some sort of success is near. And we have the money coming in, being lucky with money coming in. That's the first money card that came out for February. All right, and lastly, this is health related. Any health related things, any messages about health at the moment? Aries is the Emperor. Thank you, Mama B. I wasn't sure if it was Aries or Taurus. Yeah, I can't remember which one's Taurus now. Taurus. Yeah, I'm not sure which is Taurus. Anyway, thank you, Mama B. So, there may be some sort of thing going on with you and an Aries and you and a Virgo. And it was pissed off energy because it was upside down. All right, here's your last messages on health-related matter. Some sort of news you've been waiting on will come. You may have to travel for something that you need. So if there is some sort of sickness going on, the answer might be overseas. You might have to make some conversations happen with people, that doctors or whoever, that what are they doing in England to solve this problem? What are they doing in Australia? What are they doing in America? So you may have to do some phone calls or some research on a medical matter. But there is good news coming in regards to a medical matter. All right, now, what are we doing for, so this was that's PayPal, this is Super Chat. Super Chat, you paid 12 US from Alyssa. What are we looking at for you today, Alyssa? My back's starting to get really hot. I tried to get the furthest point. I could probably turn it all around, sit on that side. And the email is Psychic Betty. I can type in here, can't I? Oh, there it is there. There it is there, psychicbetty@gmail.com. That's for PayPal. Oh, so there's no information on this because I'm using my phone to stream. All the information's through OBS on my laptop at home. It's cold and rainy there. It's stinking hot here. It's so humid in here. It is 28 degrees Celsius. As you can see, the sun's coming through the roof up there. That's all coming through up there. And everybody in there and everybody over in that parts of the club. I'm like in a fishbowl in here. It's glass windows all around me. So everybody walking around, going to the bathroom, going to get food, the cafeteria is there and the restaurant is there. So everybody that's eating or walking around, they look in here and I feel like I'm in some fishbowl and people watching me. But yeah, I'm sweating. Like, I've got my swimsuit in the car and I thought if the hubby's going to be here too long, once I'm finished on live, and I don't know how long I'll stay in here. It all depends. If people like aren't paying, aren't doing donations, I'm just going to turn this thing off and probably go see how long he's going to be, and I'm going to go to the beach. So we should be at the beach. I mean, he's retired now, and on beautiful days like this, we should have gone to the beach, not be sitting here in a club, air-conditioned club and that. I mean, we could do this at night, or we can do this in the afternoon when the sun's, you know, not as strong, or we really should be getting up early, packing that car with the mini barbecue and some sausages and go to all of our beautiful beaches that we've got here, or pack a lunch or something, and getting kind of sick of coming to the club. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, it's psychicbetty@gmail.com for the PayPal payments. There's also that paypal.me/psychicbetty. There is a payment coming in right now. So Elisa, what are we reading for you? Let me just scroll back. What did you want me to look at? General work and love life. Okay, no problems, Lisa. Sarah, you've sent 17. I'll go and check that in a sec. I'm up to Elisa, so let's do Elisa's. Yours is you paid through Super Chat. Now, Elisa, do yourself a favour. If you're going to be coming to my channel and everything, set yourself up with PayPal, because PayPal, if you paid me that money on PayPal, you will get a 10-minute detailed reading with the 3 piles and yes and no, okay? So with Super Chat, the reason I charge higher for less reading on Super Chat is Super Chat actually takes 28 or 29% of whatever people pay me. So if I get $100 on Super Chat today, I'm not going to get $100. I'm going to get like $71 or something like that. Plus, the payment you gave me yesterday or Monday and the payment you gave me today, it's now the 25th. I might be lucky to get those payments next month on the 22nd of February. Now, somebody gave me a $100 donation, US dollars, last week on Super Chat. I'm only going to get 70 something of that, and I didn't get it. Like, I was supposed to get paid from the Super Chat and YouTube and everything. I was supposed to get paid 3 days ago. They haven't paid me because the money went in too late, and it's stupid because YouTube's advertising, they pay on the 21st of every month. But the Super Chat thing is a different thing, and they wrap that up. No, hang on, it's the reverse. AdSense pays me for the advertising through YouTube, which I get nothing. My videos make like 20 cents, 50 cents. You have to make a certain amount of money for them to pay you. So any Super Chat money I get, it's not calculated till the end of the month, then it's sent across to AdSense. AdSense pays on the 22nd. So everything that I've been paid up until the end of this month, I won't get it till next month. So last year, everything I was paid in September, October, was not paid until the end of November. And that was crap. So yeah, that's what I don't like about Super Chat. If Super Chat paid pretty much instantly and Super Chat didn't take such a huge percentage, just like a credit card, I would tell everybody to use Super Chat. But it's not a really, really good thing for me. But I want to make that option available to people that don't have PayPal. So yeah, in the future, Elisa and anybody else that wants to donate and everything, please, please, please use PayPal, not Super Chat. I do like the Super Chat things coming in. It's a bit of extra income that's like a saving for later on. Yeah, it was the Silence Within who donated the $100. That was towards my car repair. I still do not have my car back. I don't even know if it's repaired yet. My daughter hasn't gone up to get it. There's been no contact. So my car's sitting 8 hours away from me. I don't know when I'm going to get it back, and whether there's going to be any more to pay. Hopefully not. So anyway, let's get on with this reading. This was general messages about career and love life for Elisa. Okay, here we go. So this will be set for the 7 minute. At the end of this, Elisa, we will do you the 3 piles and we'll do 2 yes and no's at the end. Okay, so here we go. Elisa. Yeah, so thank you anyway, Sarah. That's good that you've got that. But yeah, I didn't know anything about that Super Chat thing. I just thought, oh my God, I've got Super Chat. This is cool, you know. And then when I said to them, I earned more than that. Like, how come there's so much money missing? And then I read all the rules and found out about the big chunks that were taken. Elisa. General messages about career and love. What I'm generally doing here, Elisa, is I'm seeing which cards mean about love and relationships and which cards mean about more to do with money. And thankfully, your cards have separated themselves. Basically, this is all love hearts up here, and this thing is just doing its own thing. This is about work. So we'll separate the two. With love life, what do you want to know? We got somebody here, usually this is a husband, a long-term person, somebody that will be there no matter what. They're on their own agenda for some reason. They're looking at the past, they're stuck in the past. It can be you, it can be your emotions and everything that you're kind of stuck in the past about how things should be or what you want. There are forced changes on the horizon in your love life, but these changes are going to bring this into you. This is somebody either from your past. Now, this does not, people always go, oh yeah, I know who it is, it's this guy I used to date. No. Sometimes when you have someone from the past coming, it can be somebody that you used to live next door to, or somebody you used to work with, or somebody that you grew up with. It does not have to be an ex-lover. Okay, so I just want to make that clear. So someone from the past is coming forward. There is a soulmate connection sitting here in your reading, and a hell of a lot of love here with the Ten of Hearts. Now, you may be invited to somebody's baby shower, somebody's wedding. There's something to do with a baby boy here. So somebody's, if there's been a sick person in the family, I do think it's a male. I can smell gas, which is not good. If there has been somebody not well and things like that at the moment, this is telling me that they will pick up soon and they will be quite healthy and turn this whole thing around. So there is forced changes around love life and health. Okay, so let's just stick with that. I can smell a very, very strong gas smell at the moment. I don't know where it's coming from. The roof is open, so it could be coming from anywhere. All right, financial career. We have something that's coming to an end, so I don't know if you've just resigned, got fired, something you've been working at, you want to get out of there, because this is usually where somebody, I've had enough of this, I'm going on to something else. There has been some sort of third-party thing, interference with work. Somebody who said they'd be there, or somebody who's not turning up, or you just don't want to be part of it anymore. It's like you're cutting something out in regards to your career. There is a supportive male here. This can be dad, it can be a boss who acts like your father, but there's somebody trying to support you, not financially, but support you with your dream and your goals. There is something that you may have failed in your schooling and your training in the past. It's time to try and pick that back up again. So you may have wanted to work in the dentist, but you didn't have the correct marks or whatever to do what you wanted to do in that profession. This is telling you that to maybe revisit and do some more training or something. If you do, you will then finally be where you want to be. So this is where you're making the money, this is where you're with the people that you like, this is you doing what you do best. So you're on a bit of a journey with the career thing. I feel like you might be in like one of these dead-end jobs or something that you're doing it because you're getting pay, and it's like you're wanting something else, you're wanting out. You also feel like you've been left out with work or training or something. It's like somebody else is getting the benefits and you're not getting the benefits, and you're like, why? Why am I not getting the benefits? I might turn everything around after this reading because I'm getting burnt on top of my head. I'm going to end up with a massive headache like yesterday. All right, how are we going? We've still got some time. 3 from the top are going to be for love life messages, and 3 from the bottom will be about career and work. Oh, you work seasonal jobs, okay, so that's coming to an end and you're going into something else, but there is some sort of schooling I'm seeing there. With that 4 is structure and learning. Okay, so 4 is structure and learning. Okay, so top will be love life, bottom will be, is anything to do with medical and dentistry or anything like that? Have you thought about that in the past? Because usually when I throw an example out like that, usually it relates to the person. You're an assistant manager, but your job is kind of boring and yeah, it's not fulfilling. That's what I was seeing at the beginning, but I'm seeing where with a bit of training in a different area, oh my gosh, I should bring a clip or something to clip this off my face. Yeah, that you will be raking in pretty good money in the near future. But there's something coming to an end and you're stepping away. There could be a third person that makes you uncomfortable or pissed off, or you're like, oh my God, I've got to work with her again or him again. that sort of thing. It's like, ugh, I just want to get out of here. The money's better where you are to where you're going, but you're happier where you're going. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, so love life, confusing, tempting. You need to heal from a past romantic interlude. Something may have bothered you or hurt you. I don't feel you trust people too easily at the moment, and you feel like you're blinded by what the choice you should make at the moment. Do not be pushed or persuaded in the wrong direction. If you don't want something, don't do it. So that's what I'm seeing there. With your career at the bottom, actually, was that career? No, the career at the bottom. Career, we got the King of Pentacles upside down. This can be pissed off energy, bored energy, things not going the way they should. Also, this is normally long-term commitment there for forever. This is where it might not be so. You've got exploring other avenues here, investigating what works, what doesn't work, what do you want to change, where do you want to go. It was upside down, so not all of the choices are good right now, and you're not using your full potential at work. This was upside down as well. So there's a lot more you could be doing, a lot more fulfilling jobs out there, people, being around the right people. This is you like, yeah, I'm getting the money, I'm doing my job, but I could be doing something better. So I just feel like this is usually the hard-working energy, very flirty energy, very fun energy, not really utilising that. All right, so we'll do that 3-pile thing, and we'll also get yes and no out of this. Okay, so 2 yes and no questions will be pile number 1 and 3. Because you've asked about love life and career, pile number 1 will just be messages for you. Pile number 2 will be the love life. Pile number 3 will be the career. So 2 cards, and I'll give you a yes and no on pile number 1 and 3. So in your mind, think about question number 1 and question number 2. All right, so here we go. This is for Elisa, love life and work. Okay, last messages. Yes and yes, in time. Okay, so your first question in your mind is yes, in time. Your messages to you are about go where the money is. It's time to start swimming to where the money is, but something's coming to you in time. You've got to not push something too hard because it will be there. Your love life cards are whatever you put into the love life, you will get it back. So if you're not putting much into looking or being part of a relationship or whatever, nothing much is going to happen. And also we've got the news communication going on. So someone's trying to communicate with you in a loving kind of way. It might be an invitation. And lastly, this is a yes and no one again. So we have yes and yes, definite yes. Career cards. This is you signing contracts, some sort of long-term commitment, something you've always wanted to do. This is your key to success at the bottom. Very, very nice reading there for you again, Alyssa. Anyway, that's you. I now got to go quickly check PayPal. I keep saying I'll be back in a minute, thinking that when I go to PayPal on the iPad, you guys can't see me. PayPal. Got to sign in again. Okay, so who was it that did a payment? Sarah. Okay, so Sarah's paid for a detailed read. How does Brad feel about the connection? Brad and Sarah. Okay, sorry, I went in a bit of a no-go zone then in my head. I'm just going to flip everything around and get out of the sun. right, let's just flip this bugger around. Changing all their furniture. Oh, shit, it's hot. Okay, let's get that thing right. Alrighty, where are we? Okay, so Sarah, you're up next. Let me just move all of this stuff again. Move this up here. I've just got to balance it on things, otherwise I can't pick the cards up. Okay, so Sarah. Detail. Alright, is that all ready? Alright, let's go down to the bottom. What's happening now? Okay, so we've got 5 people watching. Who are they? We've got myself, Elisa is probably still on here, Sarah, Mama B and Lisa. So that's the 5. So we haven't had any newbies join us yet. So after this reading, Mama B and Lisa, Lisa will move on to your star sign, which you said was Cancer. We'll have a look at messages for Cancer. And also then Mama B will do a yes or no for you if nobody's paid. If somebody's paid, we'll move on to the next reading, okay? Because Lisa and Mama B, if time doesn't permit and I need to go offline, we'll do your yes or no in WhatsApp. So you know the drill anyway. If somebody's paid, we move on to the next payment. So fingers crossed, let's hope for a few more payments to come in. It'd be really good. If not, we'll be doing Cancer, then we'll do Diego's Libra, and then we'll do a yes or no question for Mama B and a yes or no for Lisa, and then we'll be done for the day. Hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully we get another donation in. So let's just do this reading. What's her name? Sarah. Sarah, did you pay in Australian dollars? Is that Australian dollars? Because it's not showing me, and when it doesn't show me Aussie dollars, I don't think it's Aussie dollars, is it? Is it Aussie dollars or not? I wish I could just go into my phone and look at this. I'm going to try and save up and get myself another phone, and then I can have the 2 phones, and I won't need the huge iPad anymore or the laptop, and I'll just have one phone where I'm logged into my thing and I can check PayPal and everything, and one phone that's streaming me. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. Anyway, I'm going to do a detailed reading, because if it was American dollars and it was 10 American dollars, 10 American dollars is the mid reading. But yeah, if it was 12 American dollars, then that's thing, because the dollar changes every day. So you can pay $10 today in American, and I might get $1.08 at $10.08 at $18. You might pay it tomorrow or the next day $10, and I'll get $15. So the dollar changes every day. That's one thing I don't like. I'd like a more standard kind of payment. The higher end would be better, especially with what's going on. Wouldn't it be nice if the petrol prices changed with the dollar change, you know, or milk? Instead of milk being $6.60 at the moment, which it is, that when the dollar drops, the milk comes down with it. But unfortunately, that's not how things work. Alyssa, you've paid again. All right, so let's have a look now for Sarah. 12 US. Okay, so this is detailed reading. Detailed reading. Okay, so with your detailed reading, at the end there will be the 2 yes and no's, like what I just did. And the 3 piles. And we'll do it the same way. We'll do it with the piles where the 3 piles mean whatever. So you want to know about Brad. So is it Brad? Is it Brad, Sarah? You want to know about the connection between you and Brad, how that's going? I just don't want to go back out of this to look at your question. So if you can write your question on the screen. Was it just the connection between you and Brad, or how does he feel about you? Or show me Sarah and Brad, please. What's good, what's not so good, what's challenging? Show me what's the connection between Sarah and Brad. Is it improving? Is it getting worse? How does Brad feel about you? Okay. Sarah, Brad, connection. Sarah, Brad, connection. Sarah, this is looking good. Very good on Brad's side of it. Okay. So to start off with, your side of everything, you're wanting solid commitment, movement forward. You've got a lot of love and desire here. You do feel at times he frustrates you, his energy. Like, I wish he'd grow up, or I wish he would talk more, or... So you do have this frustrating thing. There is somebody interfering in this connection between the two of you. Now, I don't know if it's on his side or your side. It can be his mum, it can be his sister, it can be his ex, or it could be on your side. It could be an ex-boyfriend, or it could be your parents or your family or your best friends. So there is some form of interference coming from how you feel about everything. But you do get frustrated energy from him sometimes, like, oh my God, he doesn't get it, you know, I wish he'd wake up, I wish he'd grow up. You're feeling like the relationship's a little bit rocky as well. The connection's not how you would expect it to be right now. This hair is so annoying. I'm going to have to remember to bring a clip or something. Or I might even bring my cap from the car and put it backwards so that it'll keep the sun off my face. All right, now Brad's point of view. Brad sees you as beautiful, exciting, a little bit strict, a little bit demanding at times. So you do have a negative tone coming through of how he looks at you sometimes. The red is beautiful. The more red cards, the better the information. Black is stress. All right. He learns a lot from you. He understands you. You might not think he does, but he does. There is the third party card in here, but that can represent he feels like not only a connection to you, but you're his friend. So there's a friendship bond there as well. There is this love thing here, but this love thing, when we see an 8, that's where you fit together quite nicely. So if he likes heavy metal music, so do you. If he likes to go and sit in a canoe and go around the river, you're like, oh my God, that's what I like. So there is this match between the two of you. And this is showing me somebody that's coming off as very strong, supportive family kind of feel. So he might come from a big family, he might have a lot of sisters, but yeah, he's learnt a lot from his mum, his sisters, his friends. Yeah, so you see him as sometimes he needs to grow up, but he sees that he's doing pretty good. But his king is looking at you, and yeah, so, all right. Over here, the connection's a little bit off. It is showing like responsibility from both sides. What do you like to do? Or if you're not feeling good, he comes to the rescue, or if he's not feeling good. It's like a two-way street of responsibility, feeling for each other. Again, we've got some sort of interference on one party or the other. So I don't know if he's got an ex hanging around. I don't know if he's got children or you've got children, but this can be children, it can be siblings, it can be parents. Some sort of interference that changes his mind or changes your mind and then sort of takes it down a negative track. You do have a nice money surprise together. So this is sort of like a, oh my gosh. So, but sometimes 9 of diamonds can be a single kind of energy that you come off as a couple, but then you come off as single. And when you come up as single, we've got a card that means two people that are not together. So you've got a lot of cards that represent a friendship, a bond, love is there. But as far as a balanced relationship at the moment, there's some kind of interference I'm seeing coming through. So let's just get some tarots and see if it gives us a bit more. Elisa, what are we saying there? I guess I wanted to know about my Cancer friend. He starts with an F. Okay, we'll have a look at that for you, Elisa. I think we looked at that the other day, didn't we? Is it Fernando or something? I don't usually remember all of these names, but we'll see. Sarah and Brad and the connection, please. Okay, we might move these out the way so I don't have time trying to pick them all up again. You, him, connection, you, him, connection, you, him, the connection. Pretty much they're all upside down, so we're not going to read them upside down. You see this as your soulmate connection, but you're sick of waiting. You're getting frustrated with it's not moving forward as fast as you would like, or you're not being displayed this love and like stuff you see on the movies. The sun is when you first met him. It's upside down. So the sun is like, this is going to be my everything. This is what I want. You're showing up as the lovers, the soulmate. You're meant to do this journey with this guy. But as I said, the hangman being in reverse is I'm sick of waiting. I'm waiting for more and more. Like you're getting a bit sick of the waiting process. Now on his side of it, again he has a page here, same as the Jack of Diamonds. This is the little boy that needs to grow up. It could be that he's on a new learning curve and that he's got to learn how to be in a proper relationship. Also there's something, the death cards here, so this is where he's either coping with a death. There could be somebody that's passed, but also this to me would be somebody that it was upside down. So when I see death and then it's reversed, it usually represents something that should have been done or gone, but it's still there. Okay, and then we have the relationship and long term. Right. Then we have the long term relationship type thing. And that's, it's kind of like a fear. I'm picking up with that in reverse and everything. That's where somebody's like, I don't know if this will be long term or whether we're just friends and we hang out and I'm enjoying that, so let's not ruin it. Let's not complicate it. Now let's look at the relationship. It's a battle at times, but are you battling around in your own head instead of just enjoying the ride? But yeah, it can be a battle at times. It can be other people interfering, as I said. The page is in reverse as well. This is two people that want to go in a certain direction. When it's in reverse, it can be the wrong direction at times. And then we have this where you're wanting the long term, but it was in reverse. So all the cards being reversed, I wasn't going to reverse them because all of them bar one was in reverse. And you know what wasn't in reverse? The hangman. So that's hanging around waiting for something. You may be waiting quite a while to get what it is you're wanting out of this relationship. It looks pretty good though, especially what he had here. I mean, you don't get better than that, but it is showing a solid friendship and connection coming from his part of it. The confusion and that's coming from your part of it. It's up and down, what I'm seeing with you. All right, so, right, what am I doing? All right, we better get cracking. All right, so let's do these for the last part of the reading. This is more messages. So what we're going to do is similar to what I've done in the past with the 3 piles. So we're going to do 3 piles. Now what I want you to do is focus on 2 yes and no questions you have in your mind right now. We'll give you 3. We'll give you 3 because you've done the detailed one. So there's going to be 3 piles. You're going to get a yes or a no, a yes or a no, a yes or a no. We're only going to do 2 cards each, not 3, because that gets confusing. So we will pull a 3rd card if we get a yes and a no. All right. So 3 yes and no questions in your mind. First pile is messages just for you. Second pile is you and Brad. And third pile is just general messages for the reading, for what you might need to know right now. Okay, so here we go. Sarah. There was a man that comes to this club all the time. I think he's got a slight disability of some kind. And we're having a lovely conversation over lunch, all about hearing aids. And he just came up to the glass and he looked at me and he's waving that I got to go. And I was waving goodbye. And then he pointed to what I was doing, going like this. So he must know what this is, you know, like some people don't know what I'm doing and other people will recognise it straight away. Anyway, this is for you, Sarah and Brad. So first pile is Sarah, messages and yes or no. Second pile is you and Brad together. And third pile is whatever you need to know right now. It could be about money, health, whatever. Okay, so Sarah, first up, yes or no? Here we go. We get a yes and definite yes. So your first question is a definite yes. The message is straight to you about everything is time to take that journey, travel, do whatever it is you want to do. And also the wishing upon a star type thing, waiting for things to happen. It usually means you could be a star and reach for the top in your business, in your school, in your love life, whatever, something going to the top. All your dreams come true. Second question, yes or no? Got a yes, and we got another yes here. The messages here about your relationship is sit back and watch it grow. Put the seed in the ground, make sure you water it, give it a lot of care. This is all about keeping yourself grounded too. Just because Joe Blow and Mary got married and had a couple of kids by now, doesn't mean you have to go on that journey. Your journey's separate. So this is tender loving care with the relationship, putting every effort into the relationship. At the bottom, this is when you know that you might be wrong or they're wrong. Admitting when you're wrong and apologising and talking things through, because it's the bouquet of thank you and gratitude, but it's also the bouquet of I'm sorry, you know, it won't happen again. Last one, last messages for you and yes or no. So that you've got yes, then you had swinging towards a yes, and we've got no and yes. So we'll pull a third card. This is more of a no. This is some sort of challenge, your third question. It's something that might not be ready right now. It might be something that you already knew that it's a no for now. It's not always going to be no. If you wanted yes, it might turn around. You're being told to spend more time at home, spend more time grounding yourself, looking after yourself. This might be about rest and relaxation. You're also being told about why are you carrying other people's burdens, Sarah? So don't take other people's crap on board, sort out your own life. And this sun is not letting up, is it? This sun is now swinging around over there, and now I'm starting to get burnt down this side. And this steam, this mist stuff is amazing. It's making me feel nice and cool. All right, so that's you, Sarah. Thank you so much for the donation. Now we're back on to Eliza. I have to step out if this. Say thank you. Okay, let's go back and see what Eliza was wanting me to look at. I guess I wanted to know about my cancer friend. His name starts with S. He says he's bad with his phone, but will go months with just kind of ignoring me, and then he pops back up randomly. Thank you for looking into this. So was she saying no to it being Fernando? Because I think she asked about Fernando yesterday, and now this is somebody else, is it? Anyway, we'll look into your friend who's a Cancer star sign. What did she end up donating? She donated 8. Okay, she's donated 8. Alright, so it's usually a minimum of 10 for that because of the thing, but you paid extra last time, didn't you? You paid 5 and 8 or something. So you paid 12 last time instead of 10, and now you got the other 2. All good. All right, here we go. 7 minutes on the clock. We'll do the 3 piles at the end, and we'll do 1 yes or no for the super chat. Okay, so this is about F the Cancer. What's going on around this friend of Eliza's? Starts with F. Then after that, we've got 6 people watching at the moment, Mama B and Lisa. I'm assuming it's still Eliza, myself, and then the other one, but that means there's 1 person watching me that's not actually speaking at the moment. So anyway, here we go. Eliza's friend, that starts with F. We're going to put 7 cards down for this person's name, or 6 cards for this person's name, the Cancer star sign. This person's hot and cold, just like what you were saying. That they'll say that they're busy or their phone doesn't work and they go off the handle. This is somebody being ignorant, being angry, being in their own crap, somebody feeling like they're forced to do something, forced to, you want them to call, so they just won't call. You want them to go somewhere with you, they won't come. That's somebody being very stubborn, angry, pissed off with energy. They feel like they're being pushed by other people to do what they don't want to do or go where they don't want to go. So that's somebody sitting in like somebody in their own cesspool. Here's you in the middle of this guy's reading. So he does think about you and everything. Then we got double 7s here that are beautiful. So this is somebody that suits you, somebody that you suit them. You might like the same music together, you might like eating at some place together. This is both of you sitting talking about the future of how you see your future being. Where you want to live when you get older, where you want to travel to, or where you want to work. And this is beautiful energy. Nice surprises. And you said he pops up randomly, just suddenly turns up and starts hanging around or talking. The joker in the middle is where you go, oh my God, and he might pop up to tell you that he's moved. So the next time you hear from him, you might find out that he was pushed into a situation he didn't like. He might have lost his job, or he might have had to move out, or whatever. And then over here, I've got this fantastic apartment, or I've got a new job, or I've got a new circle of friends, you'd love them. So this is really nice energy. This is really negative energy. I think he gets pissed off and he withdraws away. So when he can't change something or he can't have what he wants, he will just block people out. And it's not just you. It's his family, parents, whatever. He has got spirit around him. So somebody that's crossed is around him. Somebody that died probably from cancer. It looks like this person had surgery and it just didn't go away. And something to do with 2. So it could be the lungs, it could have been the kidneys, but there's some chronic illness that this person died of, and I don't know if it's a female or a male because he's got both here. Something to do with February and July. It might have been when this person died, it might have been when this person was born. But he's got some sort of spirit energy around him, and that's where he withdraws. Market call, oh my God. I definitely need a second phone so I don't have to put up the back crap. This is the single energy card. It's sharp, unexpected. It's where somebody hurts somebody or somebody feels hurt themselves, and they can be very ratty, very snappy. So I don't know who's doing that to him or whether he's doing that to other people. We do have somebody who just can't commit to anything, and then they want to commit. So this is, I'm sorry, I was really busy, I was out of town, let's hang out together. This is, I can't commit to anything, I don't want to. We do have truth and lies here. truth and lies, and we got truth and lies here. So this person sometimes will be telling a story and it's not exactly true, and there's missing parts of the story, and then other times they'll be open and honest with everything. I do feel this person may be either not well, or jealous, or just overloaded with something. It is showing somebody that works possibly 10 hours and gets paid 5 hours. So they're getting half the income they should be. Other times I see that it's where somebody's income level and what they do doesn't match. So he might be living a doctor's lifestyle on a cleaner's pay, you know, and I know people in my family that are like that. They want everything that people with bigger money have got, and they haven't got the money. So it's showing me that energy as well around him. I do feel he may be at times just a bit disappointed with things, that he just can't seem to get what he wants. Anyway, let's have a look. Hey there, James. Yeah, I seen the PayPal go flick, so I wondered who had paid. Okay, so after this we'll be doing James's double minis. So James, put your questions on the screen right now. Okay, Lisa, let's have a look. More information about this Cancer star sign person. Starts with F. What do you need to know? He likes you. He admires you. He likes your personality. He likes how you are, how you look. He may be secretly, if this is not somebody you're involved with, he may secretly be in love or liking at the very least. He walks away and disconnects. He's trying to disconnect emotionally from everything. He's holding on to stuff from the past in a bad way. It was negative. He feels like he wants more, he wants something better, so he just disconnects. He disconnects, but he holds on at the same time. 2 more rows, bottom of the deck. That's sort of like the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Diamonds. That can be where sometimes he feels that you're fun, you're exciting, you're energizing. Other times he feels you're a bit sharp and cold. This is someone playful energy. That's somebody talking about the rules, the regulations, strict. This is what we got to do. Both the cards give off a beautiful energy though. He's got some sort of secret crap going on here, stuff that you will never know about this person. He may have some secret problem going on. He may have some sort of whatever. Can be a medical issue as well. This is somebody giving time when they want to give time, not when you want them to give time. So this is breadcrumbing people. It is in reverse. It could be that he's got financial drama going on at the moment. I keep picking up on financial drama in this reading. And this is a soulmate connection, but it's in reverse as well. So this is where there's some sort of feeling of that that's mine, but it doesn't work that way. So that's what we're getting on him. So let's do this 3 piles for you, Elisa. Elisa. 3 piles. So you get, I'm just going to do 1 yes or no with pile number 1. And the 3 piles will be, first pile for you, messages for you. Second pile for this F Cancer guy. And then the last pile will be whatever you feel it is. I'll just give you the messages of whatever that is. Okay, so first one will be a question, yes or no. And that was nice then. That was honesty, loyalty, and key to success in love. That just flipped. All right, messages for you, and also a yes and no here. Messages about this Cancer star sign guy that starts with F, and this is whatever you want it to be. So if that's work, health, love, whatever you want it to be in your mind. Okay, answer to your question is no, no. Okay, so this is a maybe, this is a no. What I'm seeing here is stubborn, feeling tied down, feeling dragged backwards, and then we got too much to bear. This is like where something's just too much to take. So it's kind of negative energy, which is more of a no right now. Underneath was a straight out yes, and underneath the top was a maybe. So I'm getting more of a no on that question that you have in your mind for now. I just feel like something's too much. Now this is about the Cancer star sign guy. We have a maybe in time, and we have in time. So you're being told that you just got to wait. This is the phases of the moon. This is the, maybe tomorrow he feels good and he wants to talk, and then for the next 3 weeks he just disappears and goes and does his own thing. So this is somebody cycling. So it's just going to go round and round. And this is just telling you time. Wait. How long do you want to wait at this person? And lastly, this is messages just about whatever you want. Be wary of the sly fox. And bottom of the deck, you've got something that's going to make you very, very happy very soon. Something's also going to grow. Now this can be your financial situation growing, this can be learning, education, opening up your mind, it can be a love thing blossoming, whatever you want it to be. So whatever you were thinking that the last pile was about, it's very good, whatever it is. But you are being told be careful of the sly fox. Sometimes that can mean something quick and rushed energy. All right, we're up to James. I'm just going to have a drink here. I wish I could leave my stuff here and go and fill this up with icy cold water out there, but I need somebody to watch my stuff. Okay, so James, what have we got for you? James, where's your question? Is Patty J attracted to you? Okay. I've always felt there is a connection there, but we'll just see what we get, and I'll see if it's what I feel it is. Okay, here we go, James. So at the end, we're going to do the 3-pile thing. So what we'll do, I'm selecting what it is for people because of the delay. So the 3 piles will be you, Patty, and the connection. Okay, the 3 piles at the end. But you'll get a 1 yes and no out of the first pile. Okay, I'm doing things differently just to see how it all goes. Is Patty J feeling attraction towards James? Is Patty J actually attracted to James? Is Patty J attracted? Is Patty J? Show me the connection. How does she feel about James? I'm looking for specific cards that mean somebody sees you as a friend, somebody sees you as a lover, somebody sees you as whatever. Here we go. This is a card of desire, sexual desire. It's like the Knight of Wands. She might see you as a bit of a player. Yeah, she might not 100% trust you. She does see that you have a connection of how you grew up, what your families are like, or what sort of interests that you have. So she does have that kind of connection to you. She feels like a father figure, mother figure kind of feeling towards you at times. There is a lot of love there. Passion, desire, you're asking, is she attracted to you? So does she sexually desire you or something? I'd have to say with this card coming out first would be a yes. But there's also more to it. She sees that you're a hopeless romantic, that you're wanting this family thing, because you've got cards here that represent 9 months of pregnancy, baby girl, the announcement, not wanting to be pregnant or problems with pregnancy, announcement, twins, the 10 of hearts, which is everybody's dream and joy, and the parenting. So she sees you as this, you know how people call it the baby mama, the baby dada. She sees you as the baby's daddy, kind of thing. But is she sexually like, oh my God, I want James? I just see that she feels that she fits with you, that things are good with you. The reason I said she might take that energy as a player was because of this black 3 here. Black 3 is third party. So she doesn't particularly feel that when you're with her that you're fully with her, and that there'll be somebody else. But it's like she's waiting till you're grown up, even though you're an adult. This is the grown-up version of James. This is the playing fun boy James. So she sees you in two different lights. She sees you as very responsible, quite stressed out sometimes, trying to follow by the rules of how things should be. Oh, I'm at a particular age, I should be married by now, I should have 2 kids by now, I should be, when am I going to do this? So she sees that kind of thing, but she also sees that it's slow to go. Then she sees this, where you're trying this, trying that, go with this person, go meet that person, talk to that person. So is she attracted? I'd have to say yes. If we went by the cards themselves, yes, 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 no, no. So we've got 2 no's in amongst a field of yes. I think she controls how she feels. I think she keeps it under wraps because this is somebody that's deeply involved, very, very close. This is family though. This is like, you feel like family. You may feel like a brother to her. And if you've gone in the friend zone, the brother zone kind of feeling, that might be where a wall comes up because she's like, no, I don't think of him like that. I don't think of him in that direction. I used to, but I feel like we're just friends and he's like a brother to me. So you may be in the brother zone with that black 3 there. I just feel like there might be a thing about trust with you and Patty. All right, let's quickly do these. Hopefully that's answered the question. How did you feel that she is? Every time you've asked about her, I've picked up on this, that she might not see you in that kind of way. She might see you as someone that she likes to hang out with, somebody that she could do business with, somebody that is into the same stuff as her. But when it comes down to the tin tacks, she might not be going down that path. But she's got her own screwed up stuff that's happened to her. So let's just see, Patty and you. She does think about you upside down, the Knight of Swords. She might think that you're a bit impulsive with what you do, that you're wanting something and that it can be a liar. It can be somebody that she doesn't quite trust you with things that you tell her. She worries about the healing and the broken heart. This is upside down, so 3 of Swords when it comes out upside down. She may feel that you're broken hearted or something, but it's the same as the 3 of Spades. 3 of Swords, 3 of Spades. There's a definite third party energy coming out in this reading about Patty. Anyway, hopefully that's answered your question without my judgment coming in there on what I think it is. I've thought for the last few readings when it's come to Patty, that you might be in the friend zone, because I know with my daughter over the years, there's 2 males that come into mind. Right when she was 15, 16, there is a male that was the most adorable male, and I could see them together. And when I said that to her, she went, oh no, I don't think of him like that. But I could see that he thought like that about her. Whenever he was around her, the way he talked to her, the things he bought for her, he wasn't in the friend zone with my daughter, but my daughter was seeing him as a brother. And then in recent years, I said, oh, is that your guy or something, And she went, no, we're like brother and sister. Now, I haven't seen them 2 interacting, but I definitely know that the one that when she was only 15, 16, this is 10 years ago, before she had her boyfriend, that he looked at her in that way, but she would constantly tell people, no, we're not together. He's like my brother. Oh God, no. You know, and he was super attractive and everything. So it's not about looks or something sometimes for people. Sometimes you get into a zone with somebody and you become their friend, and then they feel like, oh, that's just like my brother. And that energy exchange is different for the two people. All right, so I've picked up the wrong cards here. Let's quickly do the 3 pile thing. Actually, we'll do 2 piles because this is a mini reading. 2 piles, so 1 pile is messages for you and 1 pile's about Patty, okay? And the first pile is the yes or no. So this is for James, Patty. Okay, so yes or no, think about your question in your mind. We get a maybe and we get a yes. So it's a maybe yes. The messages straight out to you is about healing, home, family, all of that. And you need to get out of the maze, James. That's where you're a little bit lost. And for Patty, no yes and no here. This is just for Patty. Some sort of secrets need to be unlocked. And also this is some sort of invitation or message coming up. So you may be inviting her somewhere, go somewhere with her, or she might write you a message or something like that. All right, your second question. You have dated in the past. I don't feel like we have that brother-sister relationship. Oh, so you have got that. You have in the past been boyfriend-girlfriend kind of situation. I wonder if it's moved into the friend zone though. You know, like you dated before, but it didn't stick together for some reason. Anyway, that's what I'm picking up there. I was just using the example about my daughter because she didn't feel that, you know, and everybody thought that they were going to be dating. And I think they may have even tried a couple of dates, but she didn't feel that thing back. But you could see it on the guy's face. You could see that the guy was into her in that way, but she wasn't giving it back. She did have another friend at one point that took her everywhere and paid for everything, and she was single. And she said, no, there's nothing like that between us. But I could see with him that, yeah, he wanted something more. Anyway, I feel like in the end, her and I end up together and we will have children. Well, maybe yeah, because some of the readings I've looked at, I have seen that there is a possibility there, but I just feel the timing right now, it's just not the right time for some reason. We'll just have to see how that one unfolds, James. I remember when we looked at Olivia, I could see Olivia, there was nice times and things there, but the connection, I just couldn't see it down the track. But with Patty, she's just constantly this focus. The whole time I've known you, it started off with Patty, completely about Patty. I think that it's going to take time till she's past whatever the hell happened to her before, James, because I feel like whatever it was, it really changed who she was. Anyway, I'm going to be going offline soon, so we did have another donation. Let me go back and look at that. I just want to see your second question. I'm just going to go and check. So what was it? Should I look to go to yoga this week or next week? Okay, we'll look at the yoga thing. We'll do that, and then I'll go and check PayPal because somebody else paid, didn't they? Bethel paid. I've just got to go and check that payment to see what reading I'm doing. And then I might finish up after this, guys. I've had enough now. I've been on over an hour. I think I've nearly been on 2 hours, have I? No, an hour and a half. I've been on an hour and a half. I'm just getting way too hot. There's nowhere else for me to go. The whole room has got the sun beating down in here. It's just really not good time to be in this room, and it's 28 degrees outside, so it's just stinking hot. We should be at the beach. I'm really pissed. I wanted to go to the beach today and just lay in the sand and surf, and yeah, my intention was not to be here in this club and definitely not to be working today. I wanted a break today. All right, so here we go. It's Wednesday for me. I was supposed to do the free yes and no's today. I totally forgot that I was supposed to do the free yes and no's. Doesn't matter, it's too late now. I'm not doing any more now. Okay, let's have a look at the yoga. The timing's off with Patty. Do the candle thing, James. Do the candle thing on you and Patty to bring it together. Do a candle that represents her, a candle that represents you. Get a bowl of rice, stick the two candles in there, put a string around it and bring it together. Light the candles and pray to manifest that it comes together. Because you sound like good people, both of you, you know, you're like good people. Anyway, let's see about yoga for James. Going back this week, next week, this week, this week. It's looking like next week, this week. All red cards over here. Next week. This is showing some sort of stress or pain. This is showing pain. Two lots of pain. Basically undoing all the healing you've been doing. As I know with yoga, there's positions and stretching and it's very relaxing. Maybe partially doing stuff at home with yoga, doing the meditation part of it, seeing what you can cope with. This is you feeling like you're fit and healthy, you're ready to go. But this is telling me if you go, the benefits, the not so much benefits are outweighing the benefits. So it's not, just give it a delay. I just feel like you would feel pain or something from doing yoga this week. Going back to yoga the next week is pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good, and it's something you're going to need mentally. It's going to improve your mental clarity, your mental focus. You may meet a client or somebody that talks about business when you go to yoga in 2 weeks' time. There may even be some new friend in a romantic way with yoga. But that's you being healthy and fit and enjoying yourself at the yoga. I'm just wondering why you've got a king and a 9 of diamonds here and a contract here. Got a contract and a king and the 9 of diamonds. It's like you're going to get a job or something at yoga. Somebody might have a job offer for you. Also, do you know what this means? I just realised that's cesarean, that's pregnancy, that's celebrating a baby and a family, and that's something you've been thinking about for a long time, and that's you as a baby daddy. So I don't know why that's come out in your reading about yoga, but that's actually about a proud father announcing a pregnancy, something that the person's been thinking about for quite some time. Maybe you'll go to yoga in 2 weeks' time and there'll be a pregnant woman there talking all about her pregnancy and everything like that. All right, let's get some more information for James. Show me about yoga. Show me about yoga for James. Left-hand side is if you go back earlier. Right-hand side is just delaying it a little bit longer. I know there's a guy here that had a hernia operation and he's slowly been easing himself back into playing snooker. And I noticed the first couple of weeks when he tried to do it and he would go to lean and you'd see him go like this, and I thought, and he would stop immediately and go home and try again in a couple of days, and now he's finally able to play for hours and hours. I'm not going to read it upside down. Why, when you go back in 2 weeks, have you got a business thing going on? Is it to do with work as well? Are you going to be returning to work at the same time? Okay, so here it's saying Magician, Page, which Page can be a silly decision, acting too quickly, doing something too quickly, and then you've got the King of Swords. So this is telling me, like, Be honest with yourself. Are you ready? Do you think it's right? Because you're trying to make it all happen. It's not a bad thing, like if you go back now, but I just do feel those cards could represent pain and injury, and everything you've been getting better from and healing from, it's like reversing it by going too soon. This is showing me if you delay, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands and Lovers. I don't know why. Maybe you're going to make a love connection at yoga. Maybe you and Patty need to go to yoga together and do something together like that. Or maybe you've already done that. All right, so let's do a yes and no and do the two piles. So one pile is just general messages for you, and the other pile is about the yoga, and the first pile is about the yes and no, okay? So think about a yes and no again, James. Okay, you, and this is the yes and no, and this is about the yoga thing. All right, we have a maybe and a yes. So we've got a maybe, look at the solution, which one suits you better, and this is you being desired by somebody. It can be in work, it can be in love life, but that's usually somebody that's very fertile, somebody that's very sexual. It's also like at work, it's somebody that goes top of their game. There's a lot of interest in this person. But you're getting sort of a yes on that pile there. It's not really a yes, because this is yes, but this sometimes can be negative. The sly fox, not good. That's the third party guy, so that would be no. And at the top, we had a yes. See, we've got a yes and no, so the question's not really being answered there. Okay, and this pile was about yoga. Just some final messages on the whole yoga. Be true to what's loyal and good for you. And this is about celebrating, you know, going out celebrating. It's not really about yoga. You could be making a connection through yoga again. Remember you met that other one, I can't remember her name now, and you wanted to know whether it would go somewhere. There may be another connection coming through in yoga. And it might not necessarily be a love connection, James. It might be somebody who's got a business and you're just perfect for it, and they're looking for somebody right now, and you might get information through that. So if you're going to yoga, and at this place you do yoga, there's also a massage clinic next door, or they're looking for a Reiki healer, you might just walk straight into a perfect job, you know, right next door to yoga. Anyway, that's it for James, and let me just quickly check the PayPal. Gotta sign in again. Well, I've had enough. I really need to go and get a cold drink. I am sweating like crazy here. I've tried to get into the coolest part of the room. I need to literally move around there now to get out of the sun again. Bethel. Now Bethel, have you been here since I changed the prices? The prices are $7, $10 or $12 US, and that's for a mini, which I just did, 2 minis, or a mid. I'm offering a mid reading now. So it's either, I set the clock for either 4.5 minutes, 7.5 minutes, or 9.5 minutes, and then you have that extra time on the end where I do the other cards. So you get about a 7-minute reading, a 9-minute reading, or a 12-minute reading. So that's not showing me what you paid, whether you paid in American dollars or not. I'm going to trust that it is a detailed reading, general reading, the $12 one, okay? If you paid $11 what it used to be, that's fine. That's fine for today. But I can't confirm that till I get home and have a look, or when I turn this off and I can look on my phone, it'll show me US dollars or Australian dollars. All right, but this thing's not showing me that. All right, so you want a full reading on a general reading of whatever comes out. I'm assuming your birthday is right now. Oh no, that's not your birthday, you're showing the date, 24th of the 1st. Okay, no problem. Okay, general reading about what comes out. This will be the last reading, and then I'm going to do Cancer star sign, Libra star sign, yes and no for Lisa, yes and no for Mama B. Okay, so Lisa and Mama B, can you have your questions ready so I can finish? Oh, it was $12. Okay, thank you for that. The other day when people were paying $12, it was actually coming out at $18.50. Today it's coming out as $17 or something. So there's a drop in the currency. Currency's changed again. So every time I go live, it's different currency. So my apologies if anybody's watching, and I did promise that if I went live today, I would spend the first part of the day, first part of the session, doing the free yes and no's, only on Wednesdays. If I go live tomorrow, hopefully we do not come to the club again tomorrow. Hopefully, if the weather's good, we go to the beach or something. Yeah, so if I am live tomorrow, which I'm hoping I'm not, tomorrow I will do if I have time. I am still doing the same thing, and today we've had payment. What have I done so far? I did Aries for free, and that was it, wasn't it? That's all I've done. So I haven't had time anyway to do the yes and no's. All right, so Bethel, you just want general reading, a 10-minute reading. So we'll set the clock, as I said, for 9. The 9.5, and then when the buzzer goes off, we get on to the other part of the reading. Okay, messages for Bethel. Messages for Bethel. I've just remembered who you are. We've done a face-to-face WhatsApp reading, haven't we? And you totally blew me away because I had a total different thing that was in my head of who you would be, what you would look like. And at the beginning, I wasn't even sure if Bethel was male or female. I assumed Bethel, that it was female, but I wasn't sure. But yeah, you're definitely a lovely looking female. Anyway, here we go. Messages for Bethel. Oh my gosh, I'm so hot. It's a wonder you guys can't see the sweat just running down my face. It's all running down my back. B-E-T-H-A-L, B-E-T-H-A-L. All right, Bethel, here we go. That'll be the last time I'm using them. Bethel, we have a little bit of an issue here. There's some sort of disagreement. He said, she said, you should have done this, I should have done that. There is some sort of yucky kind of vibe coming off whoever this is. This person might just too much play, not enough serious business going on, or somebody might be accusing you of that. You've been slacking off, not doing what you need to do. Yeah, there's a bit of a trying kind of energy going on here. Now, this could be with your family, kids, it can be with brothers, sisters, mum, dad. But yeah, there's some sort of disagreement thing going on here. There is this need to travel. So I don't know if you were supposed to go somewhere, get on a plane, go in the car, but there's some sort of, I want to go, I want to do something, and then there's somebody pulling it back. Somebody didn't pay the bill, or somebody didn't get the car ready, or whatever. So there is some sort of delayed energy first up. Next, what I'm seeing here is an invitation to wine, dine, enjoy yourself. Be careful of somebody not fully telling you the truth. It's not mega, but somebody's hiding something in this reading. It could be about something they were responsible for and they're not really admitting what they did. It's not too drastic, but just be on the lookout for somebody that's not 100% with telling the truth at this time. You will be going to some sort of birthday celebration coming up. I don't think it's a wedding or an engagement. It looks more to do with either a child the birth of a child, or it could be just a birthday party. It might be somebody's first birthday party or some milestone. But there's definitely this enjoyment around people that you love, people that you connect with. A female energy is in this, so if it's about a child, it's a baby girl, a girl, female child. There may be sickness sitting around a parent at the moment. It looks pretty heavy, whatever it is. There may be some changes that need to happen. It's where you or somebody else takes charge, because we've got double sixes around here. The red sixes is starting to work out what should mum or dad be eating, what tablets should somebody be taking. It's like working out somebody's medication, working out somebody's diet, working out somebody's exercise routine. So there's something to do with putting some rules or regulations in place to sort out a health-related matter. Now, if this is your own health, this could be prepared for some sort of sickness coming in. It might knock you off your feet for a bit, but just with some proper eating, plenty of rest, plenty of water, and the right doctor's advice as well, you'll get back on your feet. Whoever this is, they get back on their feet. But I do see that it's like it comes out of nowhere. It's like one minute you're going to work, coming home, cooking dinner. Next minute, like, oh, I can't get out of bed. It reminds me of how I felt this morning. I got out of bed and I got hit with vertigo from nowhere. And it's been hitting me all day. The only thing I can think is I'm on a specific vitamin that I have to take every day. And I ran out of those expensive vitamins about a week ago. And I just bought them today, took 2 in the car, and I feel like the vertigo is slightly settled. I don't know, might be all in my mind, but I definitely had vertigo. So it's something like that. It's where, what is this? Why do I feel like this? But when you unfold what's going on for you or whoever this is, you'll see a clear indicator of why this happened. Over here, we've got an argument going on between male and female. I don't know if it's a love-related thing, a family thing, or a work thing. It could be a work thing, because we do have a document sitting here. This is a he said, she said kind of argument. It's like you believe in this process, and they say that's hogwash, I believe in this process. And you say that, no, I'm not going down that journey. So this is 2 people with their arms folded and their backs to each other. There's no real agreement going on here. Now, as I said, if this is to do with a medical matter, a sickness, I think we should do this for mum. No, we shouldn't. We should do it that way. There's some sort of disagreement coming up. So that's what's sitting there. There's also some sort of restriction with movement going on. Be careful of silly kind of injuries. So if you are looking after somebody that's elderly, their eyesight's not too good or whatever, make sure there's nothing laying around on the floor, or if they always have a bucket sitting over there for the dog, don't suddenly move that to a different location because somebody will fall. Okay, so there could be some sort of fall, or something could drop off a shelf, like you might put something heavy high up, then somebody's reaching for it, they pull it down on top of themselves. So there is a minor injury thing sort of showing up here. We have some sort of dedication and love card sitting here, and somebody making a promise for the future. This can be somebody getting engaged. It can be somebody taking love to a new level here. Very nice energy there. Hey there, Liani, welcome to the room. I'm finishing up for the day, so you've come in right at the end. And this here, we have something to do with fertility, pregnancy. A new friend is coming into the picture. I like it. It could be a married friend, and it's just you and this person really connect on a different level, but that's really nice energy there. In regards to a health-related matter, it possibly is, like I said, something to do with parenting. It can be fertility or the pelvic area of the body. This can include the pancreas, the bile duct, the stomach, the intestinal tract, the kidneys, the liver, the appendix, and the sexual organs. I think I covered everything that's in there. Yeah, all right, so let's do these now. We've got 1 minute to go, and then we move on to your 2 yes and no's as well as 3 subjects. So being that you've had a general reading, what I'm going to do is the first deck is always for you. So the first deck is just messages for you. The second deck will be, the first deck and the second deck will be the yes and the no. Okay, so you've got 2 yes and no's, but the first deck is messages, final messages for you. Second deck, I'm going to give you final messages for love, life and family. And third deck, I'm going to say is for career, money, whatever, okay? But let's just get more general messages for you here. 3 from the top, 3 from the bottom for Bethel. What's Bethel need to know? And I'm sorry, Bethel, I really can't remember when we did your reading and that. I've done so many readings since we connected. I can't remember your story or what was going on for you and that. And sometimes that's a good thing. So my apologies if I, can't remember that stuff. All right, so your messages are a bit stressful. I'm going to take 3 from the middle because there's some stress messages here. Okay, you're being told to heal, meditate, relax, rest. You're also being told, be careful what you're going for, be careful what you wish for or who you trust, because we do have the devil upside down here. This could be somebody trying to manipulate you. It could be where you're trying to manipulate something. It could be obsession out of control here. It is upside down, so it's not as bad as upright. But yeah, it can be obsession, manipulation. It can be temptation. I feel if it's temptation, I feel that when devil comes out upside down, that the temptation, it's like, no, I'm not tempted at all. It doesn't interest me. We pulled 3 extra for you. Let me just turn this off. We have the Tower coming up, so unavoidable circumstances is in the wings here. We have 10 of Swords. Can be hospital, can be an incident, especially with Tower. So Tower can be somebody falls over, breaks their leg, hurts their wrist, hits their head, whatever. So this could be somebody going to hospital coming up, a sudden event, didn't see it coming. This is you trying to get the right information about how to move forward. It could be work, it could be work comes to a standstill. It could actually even be things like a cyclone, tornado, whatever. I feel like that. The other way of looking at it is something's meant to happen, doesn't matter what you do about it. Don't take a defeatist side with all of this. You may be helping somebody. You may be running around or picking up the phone trying to find out information in the coming weeks. Okay? And the extra cards I pulled. Okay, we have you will make a firm decision moving forward. Celebration is around the corner. Now, if somebody's not well, this would indicate that slow and steady, they will be back together with a lot of family help. Family, friends, everybody helping out, pitching in. This here, be careful of your financial situation at the moment. Also, you might be holding on a little bit too tightly to something from the past. It may be something you just need to let it go now, need to let it go. All right, let's do your 3 piles to finish off. Okay, and then we're on to Mama B. Light worker, good evening. You're in a meeting. Try again tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be online tomorrow. I do know I'm not supposed to be coming to the club on Friday. We're giving it a miss on Friday. Tomorrow is actually a public holiday here in Australia. It's Australia Day. I'm hoping we're going to go to the beach and that, especially if it's like this. We should have been at the beach today. I will try and get online tomorrow briefly. Yeah, I'm not coming on at all different times. Sometimes I'm only just getting online now. So let me just finish this off for Bethel. Now, Bethel, 2 yes and no questions. First pile, second pile is your yes and no. First pile is also final messages for you. Second pile is final messages for health and well-being or love life. And last pile is for career money. Okay? Here we go. Bethel. You, love life or health, and money. Here we go. Now, yes and no first will do. We get yes. First question is yes. So final messages for you. This can be about pregnancy, fertility, mothering, caring. It's also about admiration, appreciation. It's beautiful, beautiful energy. Here you've got key to success. This can be in money, work, love life, whatever. So something's about to open up the doorway in a very good way for you. This one here was yes and no first. We've got yes and no, maybe more information at the moment, maybe in time. Your messages here to do with love life or family or health is something to do with possible birth and baby. You had the mother and the child, so there may be an announcement, there may be fertility going on. And my phone's going to die, guys, right in time for me finishing today. It looks like my phone lasts for about an hour and a half to 2 hours maximum. I do have a battery power bank, so I could keep going, but I'm getting very, very hot here. I need to stop. Yeah, so there could be a message coming in about a birth, a baby, a child, something nice, something magical. So in love life, there could be some sort of fantasy thing going on. And here in love life or health, the answers will come through. So something you've been confused about or arguing about or whatever, it will come to light, it will clear, because that's the stormy clouds are over. And finally, this is for work-related things. We have be wise with your choices. This can be about studying and learning in regards to career. You got the money card for career. This is bonuses, the new job, getting a promotion, money coming in, luck with money, financial things going on in a good way. Thank you so much, Bethel. Okay, so we're finishing up now. So we just had a light worker came in. Okay, no problem. So the star sign we had to do was Cancer. Cancer. Okay, 3 cards for Cancer. What's going on for Cancerians this week? And then we'll look at Virgo about Gary, Felisa. Hey there, Divine. I'm offline very, very soon. I am sweating to death here. It is, what is it? It's 28 degrees Celsius out there. I'm in a confined kind of area. There's mist spraying everywhere, trying to keep the temperature down in here. Thank God that that's in here. But I am sweating to death. I have moved twice and I need to literally move over there, and my phone's dying. Anyway, this is for Cancerian people. Then I will do Virgo people, and then I will do Libra. Okay, so I'm doing 3 star signs, just 3 cards. So Cancer first. Actually, Cancer first, top 3 cards. The next 3 cards will be Libra, and the next 3 cards will be Virgo. Cancer, Virgo, Libra. Okay, so those 3 star signs. 3 star signs, 3 from the top. 1 to 3 is Cancer, 4 to 6 is Virgo, and 7 to 9 is Libra. Here we go, good luck. Cancer. Cancer, some of you out there are looking into something. You need to get a good vantage point and start to really see what's going on. Some of you might find out some secrets. By the looks of it, it will be good secrets, happy secrets. Somebody's showing you loyalty and trust here, beautiful card. And also it might be you being loyal and faithful to somebody as well, and settling down here. There's a lot of love here. There may be some sort of celebration going on. You might be going on a trip or something like that. Also, somebody will definitely let you feel that you can trust this person, whoever it is. And also, you're going to be pulling in some money, Cancer. So plant that seed now. This is telling you to save for the future. There's something you're going to be doing, something nice. It's also like if you're in a relationship with somebody, it's like feeling like very close to that person and growing together. So that's Cancer. Next up, the next 3 cards was Virgo. For Virgo, we have stubborn energy. Virgo's out there, stubborn energy, stuck in the past, feeling like you got a noose around your neck, pulling you backwards. It can be where you feel like you're fighting a losing battle. You're trying to move forward. There's stuff in your past, Virgo. It's time to cut the anchor off. Whoever's dragging you back, whatever situation, if this is a work situation for Virgo, it looks like it's something that's dragging you down. It's old news. It's finished. It's done. Let it go, Virgo. Whatever this is, time to cut the anchor. Virgo's other message is you are on a new direction, Virgo. So Virgos are finally finding out where they fit, where they need to be. Like I said, let's say it's a job. That's a dead-end job. You're finished. You're done. Cut the anchor. Cut what's holding you with those people, whatever. This is where you're finding out what you want, where you want to go, and your final card, Virgo, is a new beginning. Now, for some Virgos, you may be having a baby. Some of you, congratulations. Some Virgos out there, this is pregnancy. Some of you, this is a new job. Some of you, this is a new journey. This is all about new and fresh start. So that's what's going on for Virgo. And lastly, 3 cards were for Libra. What's going on in Libra's world? Okay, reaching for the stars. Something you've been hoping for, dreaming for. You might want that perfect job or that perfect relationship or whatever it is. Something's finally starting to happen. For those of Libras out there that can sing, dance, you're a chef in a restaurant, whatever, that's like being at the top, being noticed right now. I wish I got that card for me. I need to be noticed. I need to pick up this channel. There are some struggles and difficulties coming up for Libra. Don't worry, you can get over the mountain. And the last message for Libra is happy and content at home. Now, for some of you, if something's too hard to do right now, it's telling you to stay home, save your pennies till you can get on that journey. Anyway, that's Libra. Now, lastly, we're doing a yes and no for Mama B and Lisa. The setup, I'm actually in a club. Let me just show Divine Goddess. I feel like I'm in a fishbowl, see? I'm in a club. This is their indoor-outdoor area. Over to that side is where they all do their betting, and there's some men in there at the moment that have been looking through the windows to see what the hell I'm doing. Over to that side behind me over here is a restaurant. There's the bathrooms over there, and over there where that big screen is the gaming room. Beyond that is a cafeteria. The reason I'm in here, where it's stinking hot, there is a beautiful lounging area down there, air conditioned. I can press a button, they'll bring me a free cup of tea. I can't go in there because there's music playing, and I can't go live with music playing because of copyright. So in here, there's a big screen over there with the tennis. But there's no music and there's nothing going on. It's just the tennis, you know. You can hear the ball bouncing backwards and forwards, and you can hear the commentators. Anyway, let's have a look at these 2 questions so I can turn everything off. But it is stinking hot here. It is stinking hot. I'm hoping the hubby is finished. I mean, it's 3:30 in the afternoon. We've been here since 12. We've been here for nearly 4 hours. I'm hoping he's ready to go home. So, fingers crossed. I don't even want to go home. I just want to get the swimsuit on and go down the beach and lay in the sand and maybe swim in the ocean. It shouldn't be too cold. If it is, go home. But I'm really hoping that we're going to get a walk in. As I was telling everybody before, I woke up today with vertigo. Yesterday, It wasn't exceptionally hot, but I wanted to go in the pool. I'd been to the gym in the day and I just wanted to go in the pool. So normally I put my hair up on top of my head and I don't get my hair wet because I hate having to wash my hair more than once a week. But I just dove under the water and I think that water's gone, you know, I have an ear problem, so I think that the water's affected my ears because when I went to get up today, I just went boonk and I fell sideways. So I've had to do this special exercise to turn my head like that and then throw myself sideways to try and get my balance back. And plus I had to take these this specific vitamin for my ears, for my balance. Anyway, what are we doing? Mama B, should you take the apartment offer that's coming up before the other apartment near Diego? Ooh, maybe that's where this love connection's going to happen, Mama B. And it's not Diego. Let's see. Should Mama B take the other apartment that's going to come up before the one that's near Diego? I'm thinking yes before you even said anything. Someone's just sent me a message. I don't know who it is. I think it's where I bought my hair products from yesterday. I bit the bullet and I bought this hair product that I believe will be very good for my hair. I don't know if you can tell, but it's very ratty. I had it cut recently and it's just, I don't know, it's ratty. Should Mama B take the apartment? We have a definitely yes. This will be the community. You'll be within a community of people that you fit with. Door to romance will open if you take this apartment. And yes, trust in your own intuition here. This is the intuition card. It's telling you to go. Oh my God, Mama B. This is you socializing with people that you fit with, probably people your own age or something. This is door to romance. Yes, 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 Mama B. Yes, yes, yes. Now I already did the star sign, so I won't pull extra cards today. And Lisa, what have we got for Lisa? I'm going to ask a second question for you, Mama B.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
When Mama B moves, not near Diego, if she moves again into a different place, will there be a love connection for Mama B? Ah.
Testing, testing, testing.
Yes, a guy that's holding the coin there, so somebody's got money. Yes, the sun. Oh, this has made me feel good. Oh my God, somebody that wants to take you out somewhere. I think you're going to forget about Diego with that. Diego will be just some old guy that's got his baby mama coming and going. You just got to let something go here. It's telling me to let something go. Okay, Lisa. Should you send Gary a Valentine's post? Oh, I forgot about Valentine's Day. Me and the hubby, I think for about 16 years, when we first got married, every year I cooked his favourite food. I bought chocolates, I bought a card, and he would come home from work if he was working, and I would shower him with that. If it was on a weekend or he wasn't working, he would wake up and I'd give him that. He gave me nothing for the first 16, 17, actually the first Valentine's Day he did give me a card and chocolates. But it was only because the guy he worked with was buying them for his girlfriend and he said to him, buy them for Betty. Actually, that was later on. Because he didn't have that job when we were first together, the first Valentine's. That came later. But yeah, so for 17 years I bought it for him, and then on the last year I thought, that's it, I'm not doing it. That year he actually bought me the chocolates, and then I found out that somebody else bought them and they were 2 for the price of 1, and they said, here, you can give them to Betty. So he didn't really buy me anything, but he's never been into the whole Valentine's Day. So over the last couple of years, I said we should do something nice and that, so I probably will make his favourite food, or we might go out somewhere, have something to eat, but it's very expensive on Valentine's Day to go anywhere, so we should go either the day before or the day after and say this is our Valentine's Day. But I'd be happy to be on the beach with our barbecue on Valentine's Day. Anyway, let's see. We'll probably Valentine's Day, depending on what day it falls on, I don't know what day it is. I'll probably be here online doing readings for Valentine's Day. I'll have to do love readings if I'm online on Valentine's Day. All right, so here we go. Should Lisa send this Valentine's Day card to Gary? And a picture of yourself. Okay. Good luck, Lisa. Yes, you should. Yes, you should. You will get some sort of victory out of it. And yes, this is a balanced kind of question. This is a yes and no, so be careful with what kind of photograph you send. Be careful. If it's a photograph that if he decided to show it to other people, make sure that you're okay with that. That's what I'm thinking with the magician in the mirror. Let's say you were thinking of some sort of sexy kind of photograph. As long as you're happy knowing that he might show it to his best friend or something like that, yeah, go for it. Anyway, girls, that's it. We're out of here. Made a little bit of money again today, which is always good. I don't know if I'll be online tomorrow or the next day. We'll have to see. Who knows, if the weather's crappy on Saturday and Sunday, we might end up coming to the club on Saturday and Sunday. Actually, he will be at the club on Saturday and Sunday because there's a competition. So I'm going to bring all my stuff, and while he's playing in the competition, I might sit here and do some readings. And who knows, I might even get some clients that actually want face-to-face readings while I'm here, which would be super good because the online readings are very cheap and they're mini readings. The face-to-face readings are a little bit more. They're about $2 a minute, $1.50 American to $2 a minute for private half-hour readings and things like that. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Take care, and I'll catch everybody when I catch everybody. Bye-bye. Oh, and remind me, Mama B, when I'm online again, that I didn't do the free yes and no's today, and I was supposed to. So if I do come online tomorrow, just say, don't forget you were going to do a couple of yes and no's. But I'm hoping that everybody donates anyway. I'm only asking for $1 or $2 for yes and no, so it's not much, but yeah, I will do it if I go online tomorrow. If not, we'll leave it till next week. All right, bye.